Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we are live swatching February Polish Pickup 2022 90s TV theme. So if you enjoy live swatches, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. Sales info, as always, is going to be down below, and this will be available February 4th through the 7th starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So we are going to jump right in with MJ Lacquer's Beauty, and this one is called All Sookie Now, and it was named by She is Lisa B. So it is going to be a mint green crelly with a variety of ultra chrome chameleon flakes, metallic magenta hex glitter, and sprinkled with aurora shimmer. The price on this one is just $11.50 with a cap of $200. So I feel like that's a very nice round number for caps. If you don't know what a cap is, that means there's a limited amount of this polish going to be available. And I feel like this one is amazing for spring. It's just so cute and pretty, and I really liked the hex glitters in it. I don't know why. I wasn't expecting that to be the primary feature that I was going to fall in love with, but it really is. And I think MJ Lacquer just makes some of the most gorgeous crellies. I am becoming a fan just because of the brand. And next up is a new brand that I'm swatching with, and that is our gorgeous Lynn B Designs. And I'm so excited about showing this to you because it's a magnetic and I am starting to really become comfortable with them. So this one is called A Simple Girl with Simple Taste, and I am showing that it's going to be $13 with no cap. It is inspired by Franny Fine's Fashions, a buildable black base with red to purple to blue shifting magnetic pull, magic hollow flakes, and hidden red to orange to yellow shifting shimmer. So I just can't get enough of this one. I think it's so pretty because the shimmer is nice and subtle at some points and then bolder at others. And I think it's because of that buildable black base that really gives it the power to shine. And then it's the fact that you could also put it over another color because of the buildable base. And you all know how I feel about a versatile polish. I'm a sucker for them. Like, I'm a sucker for flakies. And like, I'm becoming a sucker for hollows and also magnetics and crellies. So I really enjoyed this one, but most of all, I think it's because I like pink and I'm seeing the pink and it makes me feel really happy. I know that it's really just the magnetic pull that I'm seeing, but I think it's so pretty. But I will get off the subject. We're just going to do another really quick finger dance so that you can see it. And then we're going to move on to our next, which is Moonshine Mandy. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to just preface this with I usually don't like blues, but these are the days of our lives is a blurple jelly base packed with jade hollow micro glitters, teal to violet iridescent shimmer, and iridescent flaky shifting through pink, red, orange, gold, and green. And it is inspired by the epic soap opera Days of Our Lives. And it will be $12.50, and there will be a cap of $200. So, of course, I said I don't like blues except for because this is one of those exceptional, gorgeous polishes. I think for me, it has to be those micro glitters like the teal to violet iridescent shimmer is gorgeous in itself, but the iridescent flakies really set it off, and I didn't even think about it. I don't think I even watched Days of Our Lives, but suddenly it becomes a little more interesting because of the polish. But again, a little bit of a finger dance, and we're moving on to Red Eyed Lacquer, one of my favorite brands. And the inspiration for theirs is is X-Files. So this one is called You're My One in 5 billion, and it's described as a baby pink crelly with silver and black metallic flakes and pink shimmer. It's going to be just $12.50 with a cap of 200. And oh my goodness, I think it's that black, silver and black metallic flakies that really made this work for me, because I like pink, but usually I'm just like hesitant to go full on baby pink. But this one, it adds a little edge to it to make it more fashionable. And I really like that in this polish. Aside from the wonderful formula, of course. And then we've got one of my favorite products. It is the Debalmer, and the inspiration is Molder, and I am just really enjoying the smell of this one. So I'll get to the description for you. It's a blend of pecan, pralines, and pretzels, and it will be $7.50 with 100 cap. I'm just like, so if you haven't tried this product, I absolutely think you should get your hands on it. Test it out. It is such a good cuticle treatment. And I know cuticles are not the only thing that you can use it on, but mine are always in need of some extra help. So I really like this product, and I suggest grabbing it. And then, of course, we're going to do the side by side. I didn't put any top coats or any smoothers on. I wanted you all to see how it dries. The swatch photos or what I put top coats on so that you see the finished product. But here you get to see if there is any texture and what it looks like dry, and if you'd like to try it in matte. So here is the side by side, and now we are moving on to the Lumen entry for polish pickup. Of course, I am releasing this video super ridiculously early, so I don't have the description and everything yet, but She Is the Slayer is obviously inspired by Buffy the Vampire Slayer, one of the most iconic TV shows of the 90s. But what I liked about this polish is it gave me Ghostface vibes, but the shimmer is a larger particle shimmer. So if you're not always into the really sheer, more buildable formulas, you might like this one better. Also, like, I just love how it looks a darker purple at the edges and the sides, but then when you get to that high point, it simply glows. So yes, definitely enjoying this one. I will put the information down below once it's available. Also, just gonna go right into it. We've got Dreamland Lacquers entry as well, and a TBA on the description, price, and cap. It will be again added later down in the description, because I am firing off this video as soon as possible so that you guys can see live swatches and know exactly what you're looking for when you hit the shop. So of course, I don't know if there was a mission this month for makers to make me go back on my blues statement, but holy cow, the glow on those. And I don't know if these are micro glitters or micro flakies, but I feel like they're hollow micro flakies. Correct me if I'm wrong. I will know later, but all I know is I am loving the glow on this, and I think it is exceptionally sparkly. But we also have nailed it this month. Like we've just got a lot of fun things to share with you, and nailed it is no exception. Like I just really love their bolder formulas. I like the pastels too, but when Nailed It does bold, they do it amazingly. So I'll get to the description on this one. It is called My Revenge Will Be Artistic, and it's a purpley pink to gold magnetic pigment in a deep red base with red to gold shifting shimmer and a touch of red to gold UCC flakes. The cap on this one is going to be $250. Price is $13. So, real quick, we're going to talk about magnetics again because magnetics for me are fun because you can have sharp lines, you can have fuzzy lines, you can do half and half, whatever floats your boat, as my mom would say. So I personally like to apply a thin coat and then do the magnet for 60 seconds. Then I apply another thin coat or medium to thin coat and apply the magnet for 60 seconds. And then I turn around and go ahead and apply my top coat and then apply the magnet for like 30 to 45 seconds to get this. But it's still going to disperse at some point. I don't know how to stop that, but I will go into our KB Shimmer offerings because, again, we've got those irresistible reflective glitters. So this is called The Chosen One, and it's a shifty reflective shade that echoes the dark world of vampire slayers. So if you didn't know, it's inspired by Buffy as well. And it's a deep base that boasts a color shift from a bold blue to a nearly blackened purple hue. Silver reflective glitters twinkle and catch the light for a sparkling shade any slayer would be proud to wear. So it is loaded with this pigment, so it's going to be a little bit thicker. And a word about the texture of the polish, you do get like a little grit to it. I personally like to wear it with either 2 coats of top coat or like glitter grabber on top or the leveler. Best in 1 to 2 coats. And then we are moving on with the Bath and Body offering. This is the Hand and Body Sugar Scrub, and it is scented after cucumber melon. The sweet scent of ripe honeydew and watermelon are blended perfectly with crisp, cool cucumber for a fresh scent that is layered on with lotion or body sprays. And I just wanted to really quickly say that this should be $10 with no cap. And The Chosen One, I believe, is $11 with no cap. I will go back, double check it, and then I will put the little cap and price in the video just to make sure you all know what it is. But just in case you were wondering, absolutely in love with this scent, and it's great for my skin. So moving right along, we're gonna keep going with Glisten&Glow's offerings. This one is called Misfine, and there are exclamation points on the title. So it's described as a bright magenta jelly polish filled with color shifting iridescent flakes that shift from blue to purple to pink and red, orange, green to gold, and vibrant fuchsia shreds and a pop of hollow micro flakies. It's inspired by obviously The Nanny, and whenever Fran would say or do something outrageous, act out, or say something that wasn't in Mr. Sheffield's normal range, we all know what he would yell at the top of his lungs. So this one is going to be $13, and I'm not seeing a cap on it. So if that does change, I will go ahead and update it in the description. And just for the record, I only needed like 2 coats of this polish for it to be fabulous and bright and bold and perfect. And I'm absolutely in love with how it turned out, the way it looks. I just could not get enough of how juicy it was. But we also have this month a duo with Cuticle Remover and Cuticle Oil pens from Glisten&Glow. So I know that we all know how to use a cuticle remover and a cuticle oil pen. So the price on it is going to be $12.50, and I'm not showing a cap for either. Now, as scents go, the cuticle remover is strawberry, cuticle oil is going to be watermelon, and both of them are extra amazing. So, of course, that is a huge way to encourage you to take care of your cuticles when you know that it's going to smell good and feel good. And I really enjoyed like the application because of the precision brush tips. So, if you're running low, now is a good time to pack it in with everything else that you're ordering. And of course, we're going to do another side by side because there's some blues, there's some purples, and I feel like it's good to have them in the same grouping so that you can see them side by side and figure out which one you might want to grab. Also, again, no top coat on these, so you get to see them exactly how they look without the extra gloss or the matte that I put in my swatches. So we're going to go ahead, do a little more finger dancing for your entertainment purposes and so that you can see. And there we go with my thumb again. And of course, I decided to try to pull out the flashlight. I didn't want to overwhelm you guys with like the super bright light, just like blinding you in your eyes. So I am doing my best to try to keep it low key, but enough for you to see how reflective glitters look. And then we are coming to our very last polish. I waited for this specific one to get in before I released the video because I didn't want you to miss it. This is Colorist Carol's You See What I Want You to See. It's a black, silver, and red reflective glitter and hollow micro flaky mix. It's inspired by the X-Files, and it will be $13.50. The cap is to be announced, so we don't know yet what the cap is going to be, but I wanted to make sure, as always, that I'm getting these live swatches out to you as soon as possible because I used to hit the shop and then I would just like wander. I would just browse and I'd end up buying all the stuff that I kind of sort of, I don't know if I really wanted them or not. And then when I hit the polish that I was in love with or one of my friends recommended and I really, really wanted it, I had always spent all of my money on polishes that I kind of liked because I wasn't focused when I was shopping. So, really quick reminder to utilize your wish list, preload your cart, and if there is a cap on anything that you want, try to be there at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on February 4th to snatch up what you love first, and then you can always go back. But I decided to do a flashlight swatch pick so that you all could see it, and I hope that that helps everyone to make some informed choices about their polishes they'll be picking up for February. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. As always, if you're part of my nail fam, I am sending out virtual hugs. I love you all so much. Your support means everything to me, and I really appreciate your good vibes. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing, hanging out, and talking some more about nail polish with us. As always, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in my next video.